All right, guys. Sorry about that. That crash of the stream was on me, not YouTube for once. Every once in a while, Spectrum just likes to entirely fucking drop the signal, and that's what we did. I had to, I had to completely reset the modem and router and got our signal back. Candy's back. Hi, Chrome. That that irritates the shit out of me. We don't have Spectrum down here. I guess I should count my blessings in a way because it's not as bad for me as it is a lot of people right in my neighborhoods. But every once in a while, it just drops, just gone. And that's what it did right in the middle of the stream. Stupid asses. Hey, Chad. Hi, Isaiah. Hi, Haroon. So we're back. And again, instead of titling it the same way I did the last one, let's just talk about anything because this conversation was all over the place anyway. Yeah, but that's what it was. This was actually on me this time, or on my setup, um, not on YouTube for once. I don't know, man. I we were talking about that. Hi, Astra. We were talking about the possibility of me playing some of the driving games and getting a steering wheel and doing the trucking across the USA while we chat. Well, thanks, Isaiah. I appreciate it. I'm trying to remember. Let me let me look at my yeah, that thing, Steam, because that's where I had the game down. Oh, I wonder too. I got to start remembering when I'm looking for these games that I they just upped the rate on Game Pass, and I'm still paying for it, and then I forget to use it, which kind of pisses me off. All right, let me go into Steam here. Kill that. Go into my library. Let's see if I can find that. I know it. I can't find that driving game. I want to remember what it's called. What did you say? What did you say the other one was called? Chrome. I got so many games in here now because Brax and I share our accounts together so we can use each other's games. And between him and I, we've both been on Steam for a really long time. So there's a lot of fucking titles in here. Euro Truck Simulator, that's what it was. Thank you, Chrome. I think was mine just called Truck Simulator USA. Let me go to T. Cause I know it was by the same makers, or I was told it was by the same makers. It's got to be in here. I can't remember what it's called. Because I had downloaded and played the free version. So it's got to be in my list, but I can't remember what it's called to find it. And there's way too many freaking titles in here. Holy shit. Hey, Chernobyl Raptor. Yeah, Big Green. That one was my Spectrum internet just decided to die. It does that every once in a while. Then you have to reset the modem. I can't find it in here. Is it? No, that's not it. See, you're up from a truck, yeah, Chrome. Like I say, if I were to get a steering wheel and play that one, the US one, I would definitely do the eventually do the Euro one as well. And at least you guys could tell me as we're playing if the look is good, if the look is real. I can't find it. What the hell would that game be called? Let me look it up on the in the store. Just put in truck. American Truck Simulator. That's what it was called. Let me see if it's in my library. No, it's not. I don't know how it's not in there because I know I downloaded it. I wonder if they don't offer that anymore. Maybe they don't offer the free version anymore, and that's why it's not here. That could be. But American Truck Simulator. That's yeah, Chad. Now somebody told me there's DLC for a game that includes lot lizards and stuff. Now, is that the one you're talking about? American Truck Simulator? Oh, yeah, you're eating breakfast at a restaurant, Zuchen? I get up really early, so I already ate breakfast. I'm getting ready for lunch already. I, I get up so damn early. We don't mind experiencing your life as a person who lives in American region, Jill says. Yeah. Yeah, it's the one I played was American Truck Simulator. It's called, Chad. I thought Jill says I thought the Bible killed the stream. I was worried for me too. That's what I thought because we were having a discussion about how everything came to be, and Murick was in here and really adamant that there's only one possible solution, and he knows it, and it was biblical. And then our stream just died. And I was like, oh man, here comes God starting his shit with me again. The will of God crashed the stream. Yeah. Yeah, right, Big Green. That's what I was afraid of. Chrome says the power of Jesus. Not the Mexican guy, not Jesus, Jesus. uh, Isaiah says, I have Forza Horizon 3, Need for Speed. Wow. Payback, Far Cry 6, Grand Theft Auto 5, and newest Mortal Kombat game on the Xbox Series X. Yeah, see, I gotta get some. If I get the steering wheel, Isaiah, I gotta get some of the stream had a big bang. You guys are funny. Um, that's what I gotta do. I wrote a list yesterday while we're after our GTA 5 gameplay. The guys gave me the gang gave me lists of good games. Sonic Racing, I gotta try that. I really want to try that. And they had suggested Gran Turismo, Forza, Midnight Club, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Burnout Paradise, and F1 2025 were all suggested. Jesus Christos. And you guys notice that Murick didn't come back. He had something to do with it. He zapped the stream. No, it was Hal, because Hal would think that was too funny. Had to be Hal. I haven't. I'm playing through GTA 5 right now, Isaiah. I can't wait. We're gonna play some more today. If you get a chance, in a couple hours, we'll be playing it. If you get a chance, pop in because things got really good. I didn't see that coming. The whole breakdown of the relationship between Michael and Trevor, that shocked me. I'm really into the storyline now. I'm curious to see where that goes. He kept going after the stream already crashed, did you, Big Green? You got bored of Sonic Racing, Jill? Did you? Whoa, well, you had 540 hours of playtime. Wow. I will say that if I get 540 hours of playtime out of something, though, I won't regret having bought it. Let's look. While we're talking about this, let me go to my Game Pass and see what racing games they have on there. Excuse me, guys. It's a pain in the ass getting into. The Game Pass website is dumb as shit. The way it's set up. All right. Now, I'm already logged in. It shows me my name is Curtis Goosh on there. And yet, right below where it says my name, it says Join Game Pass. Now, if I'm logged in, you fucking know you're already taking my money for this shit every month, you dipshits. It's really weird the way this is set up. All right, so I just want to browse all games. I want to... Oh, Forza Horizon 6. Warhammer. Black Ops 7. Warzone. Forza Horizon 5 standard. Okay, so we do have plenty of racing games I can play on here to try it out. Rocket League. All right, subscriptions. I want Windows PC. And does it have a search? You at least have that. Like I say, their website sucks ass for something as as big as this. Xbox Game Pass 2 free racing game right now, Forza 6 and the Crew Motorfest. Okay, cool. That would be something good to try out on. It, I can't even see if there's a... Yeah, I don't even see a... Oh, there's a search. Okay. Let's see if it's got any... Star Trucker. They don't have... that doesn't look as... Nah, that's not what I want. So, but I would buy that American Truck Simulator if I got a steering wheel. But boy, I hate the way this website is set up. It sucks. Steve says, "Hey Curtis, again, are we still talking about multiverse? We're talking about anything now. Yeah, multiverse, anything you want to talk about? Because I had an answer to stream. Yeah, my freaking provider just died. Had to reset. Have an actual answer due to my physics background. Go ahead, Steve. Like I say, we're talking about anything at all." Joe says, "I got addicted for the first few months and had almost had no life, so I had to stop." That's understandable. I think there are games that get into us like that. I can't wait to play GTA 5 more today. Because as I said, that just shocked me. You knew that Trevor and Michael are both obviously volatile as hell, but I didn't expect to have that breakdown between them. Jill says, basically everything is and isn't in the multiverse. It's everything you can imagine and everything you can't. There's GTA 5 streams. I really want to be there to help. Yeah, like I said, I'm planning on it, Joe. Now, of course, today is not only Valentine's Day, but it's my anniversary as well. So I'm going to spend the whole afternoon with my wife. But the early afternoon, I'm going to play again. Because I really want to get further into that. All right, Steve says, firstly, multiverse could exist as region of space-time beyond our observable universe. That makes sense to me. However, it would be heavily dependent on the space-time theory. And see, that would... And I think where Steve's going, and my theory is based just on my own dopey imagination, not any solid science like Steve's talking about. But the way I've always seen things, I always thought, I believe in the Big Bang theory, but I believe that the Big Bang emanated from another existing source. And that's one of the things that leads me into my fascination with multiverse theory, because that would play right into that. You know, it was another existence that created our Big Bang. No, it is. Yes, it's definitely my anniversary too, Joe. Chrome says it's going to be a little while, but I'm looking forward to when I can show you the vids about Xenoblade's explanation of the universe. Oh, it's pretty in-depth and technical. The creator did study Nietzsche. Wow, that's cool. And Steve says, in cosmic inflation, bubble universes form in an expanding space-time. Okay. However, in string theory, different dimensions of space-time could host separate universes. Theoretically possible. I also have an answer what theoretically before the Big Bang. Go for it, Steve. Yeah, and now when I say that, you know, that's my belief that our Big Bang emanated from another existence. It's not because it's like, okay, I can't accept the Big Bang unless I can accept that there was something before it. It's not that at all. It just seems to make sense to me. Because even with my limited knowledge of this topic, multiverse theory is fascinating as hell to me. And given that, that would perfectly set up the idea of the Big Bang. And that the only thing there, then it adds so many other questions. It's like, okay, if our Big Bang emanated from another existence, does that other existence still exist? And do we exist basically on top of it as a subset of it? Are we in a terrarium on their existence? Excuse me, this is, guys, I'll get right back to it. This is Brax. Okay, guys, nothing big. Brax was just telling me he's at a convention he was going to today. He was telling me some of the cool things there. There's even randomly, he said there's an old school Notre Dame full uniform. You know, Notre Dame football? I would nerd out for that. Nerd. Yeah. What do you got for a special day? Well, we got, his fiance got him a really, really nice, it'd be gaming chair. I didn't realize his actually had metal rods poking through, so it makes it fun, when you sit in it, because there's always a chance you could have a special moment. And we got him a few things, but the biggest thing I got him was he's been playing Magic the Gathering, and he's been really into the Final Fantasy set. So I got him a box of packs of Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy. Yeah, those are pricey. Super nerd, yeah. I'm gonna need one soon, Joe. This one's holding up good. I really like this chair, this Secret Lab. I know a lot of people have them. Um, and this was given to me as a gift, actually, from my wife and Braxton went in halves on it several years ago for, I don't remember if it was birthday or Father's Day or whatever, but they got it for me, and I love this chair. I did see another one just randomly the other day in an ad that was pretty freaking cool. It was a recliner too. It's like, holy shit, we're getting a whole new levels of gaming chairs here. The thing reclines, and wow. Secret Lab splash chair, the false prophet. Yeah. Okay, now Steve says you are theoretically correct if we go to the opposite way to the end of the universe. Everything dies, even black holes. So it could be possible that our world become after the previous one ended. That's what I've wondered, Steve, when I think about that. Yeah, and then I wonder too. Okay, what if we were? What if this universe was an intentional creation by beings in another dimension or another reality of some sort? What if we were created intentionally? Then, as far as we can see, the universe is ever expanding. But maybe by their standards, we're held in a little fucking terrarium in their existence, and there is an end to it, but we just can't see it. And if that's the case, once our universe expands against those walls, what the hell happens? Does it start collapsing back in on itself? That would suck, especially on Valentine's Day. Just yeah, this one, Joe. This Spaz chair won't get slashed. This one will go out with a proper burial and all. It's not ready yet. It's still fine, but no, I didn't have issues with it like I did the old Spaz chair. The old Spaz chair did not properly support me. Get it? Support me because I sit on it. Ha ha! Funny. Chris says it's scary to think about, and I hope it's not true, but there's always simulation theory. Yeah, that is scary. That is scary shit, Chris. And see, I'm an idiot. I like thinking about scary shit like that. Chrome says one theory of the universe is it has no end, that the universe keeps expanding to a point, then contracts. I've heard that. In on itself creating a super hot point causing a new Big Bang. It's an endless cycle. I've heard that. That's pretty fascinating too. That's interesting too. Yeah, I know, it's hilarious, Big Green. Huh. Jill says after the recent events from Marvel movie series, multiverse is very possible now. Even Deadpool jumped from Fox to Disney and made a fourth wall break about it. There you go. Yeah, that stuff just it fascinates me to think about. See, maybe it's easier for me. I don't get scared by it because I'm old already. I'm like, okay, I had my run. So if something is, the universe is going to collapse in on itself, or there's going to be a sudden end to everything, however it may come about, that doesn't bother me that much. Again, it's probably selfish because I'm an old fart and I've had a really good run, so that's cool. Yeah, Chris says it makes you wonder if we're in a simulation, then are the people that created them in a simulation? How far does it go? Yeah. Simulation inception. How far back do we go? Who is the original simulator? Yeah. That's so fun. That's well said, Jill. Jill says it appears as if the complexity of the universe is tweaking your brain to the point where you'd like a simple answer. That's well said and true. I think very true. And Steve says, what if God was created by an advanced alien species who were created from a drop of blood by a human in a simulation, who has in turn created a human for a science project? It might all be true. Holy shit, you're going to make my brain explode, Steve. With the after all the chair shots with what's left of it, it's not going to be a major ordeal. It's not going to be an explosion. It's just going to be a little pop, but it's still you're still going to break it. Jill says, fortunately, there are great videos on the internet about these theories. Many of them quite accessible for anyone with a modicum of intelligence. Oh, so I can't watch? Yeah, I like that stuff. We might have to do some live stream. That would be something fun. Find some of those videos and do some live stream reactions to those vids. That'd be a good time. Yeah, Big Green says you just gave Bible guy an aneurysm. If he were still in here, yeah, he would have had a stroke. You're right, Big Green. uh, and Chrome says, oh, that's one big misconception. The universe isn't actually expanding into anything. It's flat, so there's no real edge since they're just going further apart. Excuse me, guys. What the hell's going on with the phone today? Oh, just my sister wishing my wife and I happy anniversary. Isaiah says, I'm leaving the stream, Curtis. I'm going to do something else, but return when we live stream GTA 5. Okay, thanks, Isaiah. Yeah, I'm going to have to pack it up soon because, again, it's my wife's and my anniversary. So I'm going to go down and have lunch with her. And then later this afternoon, probably between 12:30 and 1, depending on how long, my wife and I spend together at lunch, we will do some GTA 5. And then tomorrow, all the holiday will be over. I'm going balls out. I've told you guys, I really want to lean more and more into, as you can see, into live streaming. I've really, really grown to enjoy this. I love live streaming. Um, I can get to. I was going to tell you guys just see what you. I don't need to look it up. My local Walmart has a. I like Logitech equipment just because I've had a lot of great luck with all things Logitech. My local Walmart has a Logitech steering wheel assembly. It's the one that has the stick shifter. I don't know if I really want that. Not because I obviously I know how to drive a stick shift. I drove truck and I drove old beat up because I got my license first in 1981, 81, 82. So I drove the old standard transmissions that don't have synchro mesh abilities. I've driven the H designs, the U designs, all of them. I know how to use it. I just don't know if when I'm playing, if I want to be bothered with shifting or not. But I got thinking, as I say that though, if I can buy the one with the stick shifter so I can have it if I want it and just play the game on automatic if I don't though, right? So yeah, duh. You are balls deep in gaming. I am, Doom. I am. Got his driving license when cars were invented before. They were coming along and I was like, I've got to get on this gravy train. Joe says, interestingly, I'm using a Logitech computer mouse and mouse pad right now. I wasn't interested in the gaming group. Yep. Logi. Same with my keyboard. Logitech. I love Logitech stuff. I mean, you grow an attachment to the things that work for you. And through all the years, Logitech stuff has always been great for me. Logitech ain't paying me shit for saying this, which pisses me off, but it's true. I mean, my webcam was Logitech forever. That just changed when I got the one I have here, just because this one is so far advanced. The picture is so much better now, and when Hal leaves it the fuck alone and stops making it do weird shit, it's perfect. Pigmeat says you made Jill's Canadianness come out. I'm not gonna say I'm not because that would be a lie, Jill. So I'll say I'm your buddy, pal. Sponsorship potential, maybe not. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Logitech might be watching right now, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not paying you anything, old man. As a matter of fact, stop mentioning our products, you weird fuck." He works for everything besides submarines, right, Chris? Oh, that submarine! What a story that was. Oh shit! This channel's never getting a sponsor. It wouldn't do anyone any good to sponsors because you know I can't behave, Big Green. You know I'd end up saying something that would piss the sponsor off. I told you guys I learned that day, and I told you the story. I was in kindergarten or first grade. I learned at that point that if I can say something that I think is funny or do something I think is funny, I'm gonna fucking do it. And if it pisses somebody else off, I don't care. And if I get in trouble, I don't care. You got to do it. So I wouldn't be a good one to sponsor because I would end up saying something that they wouldn't care for. John C. Riley. Oh, one of my favorites. Love your video so much. Thanks for all the laughs. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I never done a tour of what I don't have. My PC build, it's not anything spectacular. I mean, it's just designed to get the job done. Oh God, I built it. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't say that. Well, this one, I can't even remember. No, Braxton's I built from the ground up. This one I bought and then I upgraded it the way I wanted it. Um, I think it's got, is it the, I believe it's the i5 graphics card. I got 32, I put 32 gigs of RAM in it. Um, has this 1 terabyte solid state drive, and then I have two other standard drives in it. Basically, it does the job. Yeah, I don't see it's a funny line I walk there, Chrome. That's interesting what you said. Curtis has no filter. I kind of do, in one respect. I will filter myself with if I have a belief or something. I have a lot of respect for you guys. I mean, we're a community, and I consider you guys my friends. If I have something I believe and I know it's going to hurt people's feelings, I won't say that. It's not that I would ever not take ownership of believing it, but why do that? So I have filter, except when it comes to what I said. If I think something's going to be funny, I'm going to say it. So if we had a sponsor, if we had, if we had a Logitech sponsor, and I could say something that I thought was going to be funny about Logitech, I'm going to fucking say it. I don't care that they're the sponsor. I'm going to, if I thought, if this thing pissed me off, I could go on a little rant and say, this motherfucker's giving me cancer. I would do that. I know me. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be good. Cause if I think it's going to make you guys laugh, I'm going to say it. Curtis's filter is a little roulette wheel. Yeah. No, the mini PC, I didn't build that one. I bought that one, Joe. I have it as a backup. It does some other work for me here and there. It's right here on my desk. I can switch it. I've got switches so I can switch the monitors and everything over to that one. But I didn't build that one. I just bought that one. You can't those mini PCs are so cheap. You can't build them. You can't buy the parts and build them as cheaply as you can just buy them. But you'll hurt poor Logitech's feelings. I know, Astra. But yes, I do have it. Like I say, it's right here. I can switch over to it at any time. I also have that just in case. If there was some dramatic event with my PC, I can switch over to that other PC to do and the things that need be done. Yeah, Joe, those mini PCs are so inexpensive. You can't buy the parts cheap enough to be cheap. It's becoming true for all PCs now. Now Braxton's, he's still got his. Oh gosh, he was in ninth or 10th grade when we built his for him. I remember, and that one we built right from the ground up because I wanted him to learn more about how a computer actually works. So he did, and he did a good job. He stayed right there with me, and we built his PC from square one. And then we had one big hang up with it that almost drove me nuts. On the processor. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong. I knew I had everything how I wanted. I got in on the processor, and one of the, I don't even know what you call them, but one of the little looped wire ends within the processor had recessed. Somehow it had set down. One of those hundreds of them. I got in there with the pliers, the needle nose, pulled it up in place, and everything was fine. Took me about 3 days to figure it out. The AI Bigfoot, yeah, I watched some of those anime boys. Some of them are funny. Some of them are dopey, but some are funny. Happy anniversary, happy birthday to Brax. Thanks, brother. We appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's our movie too. Up. That's our favorite. PCs are about to get so expensive. Why is that, Chrome? I don't know about that. Brax just turned 26 yesterday, Zuchen. Which again sucked because here at 26 he can't be on my health insurance anymore. Because I still have my health insurance from the job I work, but at 26 your kids can't be on it anymore. Just as the Costco pre-built PCs are getting a lot of sales here actually recently. Some of my former classmates bought theirs at an amazing price for the latest type of builds. Wow. Chrome says, I'm glad I've updated most of my tech recently, but I should maybe get a new laptop soon. Yeah, mine should, like I say, mine's good to go. I mean, I could, and on this board, it could handle a even faster graphics processor. But as you guys see when we stream, we don't have any problems. So as long as, because when we stream, we're running a game like GTA 5, which is a pretty heavy duty game, and I'm running the Streamlabs to stream it, and everything else in the background that goes into it, and everything runs fine. That's why it frustrated me for so long. Remember we had those issues with GTA 5? The game worked fine on my PC for, a few years, and then just refused to work. And then it decided it would work again. I could never figure that one out. Brother E says, yep, 26 when it's time to figure out if your health insurance is covered by your job or you apply for state Medicare. Well, of course, Braxton and his fiance are getting married in April, and he can go on her health insurance with her at her job when they get married. So he'll be set there. Joe says that's how old my nephew back home in Vietnam. He's 26 and 18 months. Oh, okay. Yeah. Boy just turned 26. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly stunning how fast time goes by. Terry Crews built a PC once. He couldn't turn it on. Oh, when I had that problem with the processor, because, I mean, there's no type of indicator that would tell you that one of the threads within the processor was actually physically, it just had, like I said, kind of recessed. It wasn't bent. It just somehow recessed down. One of them. For 3 days, I was trying everything. It's like, I know this goddamn thing is set up properly. Why won't it run? Then I got in and I had to get a magnifying glass. And I got looking around at everything. And I got looking at the processor. And it's like, wait a second. One of them was recessed. Big Green says, I think if I built a PC, it would just explode. It would turn into a bomb. Chrome says most computer components are going to AI centers. NVIDIA is moving from gaming to AI. Wow. There's silicon and part shortages and a few other reasons. Wow. I didn't know about that. Shit. Oh, yeah. He had a lot of great times, Brother E. Yeah, we did. We all had a lot of great times together. I'm glad, we had all those years. When he went through the squeaker phase, you guys used to bust his balls about being a squeaker because he was a squeaker when we started the channel. And then the porn stash phase. And you guys remember, you guys remember Batman? He said he still does it. We were just talking about that yesterday. He said, yeah, I still do that. He said, when we get to a scary part in a game or a movie or something, he said, I still do this. He said, I ain't watching that shit. The new Steam machine is rumored to be above $1,000. Holy shit. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, how could you forget Batman? Oh, Jill, that was that was so funny. And I give him credit. I mean, I'm glad he's inherited that type of attitude that I have about things like that. He embraces it. If I've got something dopey about me, I'm not going to deny it. Who cares? Everybody's got their own things, and he'll tell you. He says, "Yeah, I still do that shit." If him and his fiance are watching a scary movie or something, he said, or he playing a scary game, they play games together all the time. He said, when the scary shit comes out, he says, "Goddamn right, I go Batman." Yeah, he's gonna get married in 2 months. 2 months from tomorrow. Wow, wow. All right, guys, I better go. Again, I want to spend a little time with my wife on our anniversary here. But now I had to stream twice because the first one got cut off. Just so you guys know, if you want to be in for the GTA 5 stream, please watch for it because you're probably not going to get notified. Because you know how YouTube doesn't like us interacting with our communities too often. So I got a suspicion there won't be many notifications sent. I'm going to start it. It probably won't be right at 12:30. It'll be somewhere between 12:30 and 1 my time. And to give you an idea, it's 11:15 right now. But if you want to see it, just kind of keep an eye out on the channel because I don't think you're gonna get notified. Yeah, it's gonna fuck that third stream hard. I think so. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the conversation. And hopefully you all can make it back. And I'll talk to you in a little bit.